Welcome back to my channel. I'm Wistaeia and I hope you are well. At the end of every year is the start of another, and with each new day we experience a multitude of moments. Most will have little to no effect in our daily lives, but occasionally something much more significant will happen. These moments can be ones we look back upon fondly. Perhaps they will make us smile in reminiscence. Or they can be a bit harder to forget, maybe even harder to think about. Change is inevitable, and each and every one of us has experienced, is experiencing, and will experience it at different times in different ways. These changes, whether they be positive or negative, will often, if not always, teach us something. They'll teach us something either about ourselves or others. These lessons can help to broaden our perception of the world around us and hopefully become a little bit more patient and a little bit more understanding. While change can be good, it can also be difficult to adjust to. Many of us live ritualistic lives, in that we have something of a schedule, or we might follow a pattern of behaviors without even realizing it. Perhaps you wake up or prepare dinner at the same time every day. Or maybe you might listen to a particular playlist when you take a walk. If you are a student, you will be familiar with the following of patterns. There are years for you to fall into doing almost the same thing for 5 days or more each week. And since schooling takes years to complete, graduation can sometimes come as a shock. Not exactly because you're unaware of graduation approaching. It's more like you know it is going to happen, but the dilemma occurs when you realize that your routine is coming or might already have come to a close. In another case, maybe someone you care about is no longer in your life. Maybe your relationship with one another has changed. Maybe not because of negative reasons, but just as a result of time and drifting apart naturally. Maybe you won't be able to hear their voice anymore, or just not as often as you used to. Adjusting to major changes isn't as easy as spending some time reflecting, simply meditating, or taking a deep breath and letting it out. Adjusting to changes takes time, effort, and something we all have: resilience. Every one of us has this ability to overcome difficult experiences, this ability to adapt to the changes that occur in our lives. Resilience is something that needs to be developed and will grow over time. It is a quality that builds from each of our personal experiences, self-awareness, and mindfulness. I would also say that patience plays an important part. If not patience, then perhaps acceptance in the face of trouble or suffering. A better word might actually be tolerating the trouble and suffering for as long as it lasts, until the time to recover starts. If you have a support network, people you can turn to in times of need, do not be afraid or ashamed to reach out to them. If you feel that having their support will help you with your struggles, let them know, let those in your support network know what is happening and that you would like their help. They can't try to help you if they don't know there is something wrong. On the other hand, if you are someone who tends to deal with problems more independently, like I tend to do, that is okay as well. Take as much time as you need to process, accept, and move past your difficulties. There is not a set amount of time you should take for each step. Many times, even once it seems you've completely overcome something, the underlying trauma from the suffering you've experienced can flare up. Sometimes it'll happen momentarily, or for much longer. I think suffering is a lifelong experience. It's just that we might grow accustomed to the feeling and become more adept at responding and handling suffering. Personally, I think I'm going through a fair amount of changes in my life, and I know that in the coming months there will be much more difficult changes as well. So this video, these thoughts actually, they are a reflection of a topic that's been stuck in my mind as of late. Are you currently experiencing change? How do you feel about it? You don't have to share this in the comments down below if you don't want to, but if you are struggling or if something is stuck on your mind, maybe give yourself a little bit of time to ponder upon it. Sometimes stray thoughts that might occur out of nowhere can signify something much more serious, or something with much more serious undertones. When that happens to me, when I dwell upon something for a long time without understanding why, I do end up thinking back on it. Maybe in the following week, in the following months, sometimes years down the line, I'll think back to that particular moment. And in hindsight, realize that a lot of things, a lot of decisions I've made, or events that have occurred, had actually stemmed from that particular thought. I hope that makes sense. It sounds a little bit jumbled as I'm thinking about it right now. Be kind to yourself. Most times we are our harshest critics, and it is a little more challenging to remember that we should be forgiving to ourselves as well. Thank you very much for being here and listening to my thoughts. Perhaps they resonated with you somehow, or gave you a little food for thought. I really appreciate you taking the time to be here, and I hope the coming days will be kind to you. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time.